Hello and welcome back. So, do you feel like you have a purpose in life? Is there something that gets you up and out each day? It's not easy determining what our purpose is in life, and it can be one of the hardest questions that we as humans must try and answer. We are constantly bombarded with adverts and imagery, showing us ways and things we need to supposedly make us feel happy. I spent many years chasing, but the truth of it is, there's no end to all of this. If you're spending your life chasing, thinking, if I had that, then I would be happy, then the likelihood is you'll spend most of your life unhappy. But if you have a purpose, then it's the engine you need to drive you on, to give you the power to face adversity and to keep going. Maybe easier said than done, but luckily it's not a race. It took me many years before I realised that my purpose wasn't to chase belongings and boost my ego. I came to understand that my purpose is to help people, to pass on the knowledge gained from my experiences and to continue to grow myself. And that's why I set up this channel, so I could help people who felt how I felt, stressed, overworked, underappreciated and unhappy. Life isn't something to be endured, but something to be enjoyed and celebrated, and one of our purposes should be to be happy. So for me, it's definitely a subject worth spending some time on, and in this video I'll be going through a step-by-step process to help you to find your way. We will be exploring your feelings and options, and by the end of it you should have a pretty decent tool that you can immediately employ in your life to help give you a more meaningful direction. Now stick with me to the end, as the last step is key to all of this. And so, without further ado, let's start with number 1, understanding the principle of choice. Norman Vincent Peale had the following to say on this: the greatest power we have is the power of choice. It is an actual fact that if you have been groping under unhappiness, you can choose to be joyous instead, and by effort lift yourself into joy. If you tend to be fearful, you can overcome that misery by choosing to have courage. The whole trend and the quality of anyone's life is determined by the choices that they make. Now, choosing is one of the most important activities of your mind, and most importantly is it happens in real time, right now. By making a choice, you're proclaiming your desire to your subconscious mind. And once the subconscious mind gets to know your desires, it's going to do whatever it can to manifest them in your life. The choices you make in your life become your goal, and if you're sincere in pursuing them, then there is no reason why you can't accomplish them. Indecision, on the other hand, not only creates frustration and anxiety, but can also confuse the subconscious mind about what it is you actually want. But it is important that the choices you make are made by you, in accordance with your true desires, your true purpose, and your aptitude. So a lot of us let others make choices for us, or make our choices according to what we think is correct, even if that means we go against our wishes. I said earlier how we're bombarded by influences, but what is right for someone else might not be right for you. And the only way to know this is to start listening to what your heart has to say. So to begin with, make a list of things which interest you, things which you have enjoyed, which make you feel better, which inspire you to find a way, no matter what obstacles you face. Be it something creative or something artistic, or is it nature? Do you like being at the sea? Do you enjoy helping others? Do you get a pleasure out of making a difference in other people's lives? Whatever it is that interests you, write it down and answer these questions. What thing do you love to do? What is it about this thing that you love? What is it and why? You know, and then how could you do this for money? How could you make a living out of it? Now, don't get too bogged down in this one to start with. Don't write it off as if it's a true desire. As where there's a will, there is often a way. So the next step is creating your underlying principle. Examine the list you've made and find out if there are any reoccurring themes. Maybe it is the contribution that keeps coming up, or an effect to seek or give love, or helping your parents cope with old age. You know, whatever it is, try and identify the central theme of the things that you love to do and try and put it into a short and precise statement. And this will be your mission statement, to give it a business name. It could even be a quote by a famous person or philosopher that has influenced you. And of course, as you grow and evolve, this statement can evolve too. But at its soul, it will remain the same. So spend some time and write down your mission statement. The final step in this process is aligning this to your life and aligning your life with your underlying principle. So start to map out your path towards your ultimate purpose. Don't worry, you don't need to have all the answers. I'll let you into a secret. Nobody does. Every journey starts with just one step. So start implementing changes that will help to align your daily life with your underlying purpose. By making these small changes in your lifestyle, you'll start to be able to begin to live this principle out in your everyday life. Now, it might take you some time, but by becoming aware and intentional of this underlying principle, you will certainly start to feel the difference in your enthusiasm for life as a whole. Opportunities will start to present themselves that will take you closer or further towards your goal. You can use your new direction to guide your thinking to help you make the right decision of things that are taking you closer to your goal. And there you have it. By following these steps, you'll begin to be on a way to finding and living out your purpose. And as you go through this process, just remember what Steve Maraboli said. You are put on this earth to achieve your greatest self, to live out your purpose and to do it courageously. I think he summed it up pretty well. And I would like to add that your life is a journey, so you might as well enjoy the ride. As ever, I hope that this video has helped, and if it has, then please leave me a comment below, as it would be great to hear from you, and maybe share it with someone who could use it too. If you want help to find your way, then reach out to me through social media, and the links are all on my channel page. Most importantly is hit the subscribe button and the notification buttons, as I'll be releasing new videos regularly. I'm Robin. I'm feeling good. Isn't it time that you started feeling good too? I'll see you again soon.